Hey guys, we're back at the Barndominium for the cob floor part 4, and let's just get right into it. So you can see what we have right here is I extended the trench a little bit farther, and I've started dry stacking these sandstone, naturally finished, whatever, sandstone blocks, and they will only be exposed on this side. So these aren't the rocks that'll go there. I'll probably rearrange them. But that wall right here will be fully embedded between the bathroom on this side and everything right here between these two boards will be the pantry. The floor inside of this bathroom will be a little bit higher. So I would say the floor is probably going to go all the way up till this seam here. And all the rocks will be cobbed in. With our cob floor, you can see here this will be the shower, and then the tub will go this way. This is all for the second story. So I will fill in this gap on both sides with the caliche before doing any cob and tamp it in. It'll kind of pinch the floor in. The rocks stop here because there will only be one layer of rocks underneath this door. This will be the bathroom door. And then this pipe is embedded in the wall, and the wall will continue that way with a little stem wall at the bottom. On the other sides, they are finally dry. I haven't started bringing material into the center. I won't actually do the next portion of the floor for a few weeks maybe. It depends on, how much energy I have. To show how hard this floor is, you can see that I do have a rolling office chair, and that trash out of the way. You can see in a few spots the wheel has torn in, when I kind of spun the wheel around because they're offset. But the office chair does roll on top of this surface. So that gives you kind of a idea of how hard it's going to be. And I guess one other portion I'll add to this the cob floor video, are these boards right here. So you can see it lines up with the bathroom wall. And what I did is I took 10-inch timber lock structural screws, and I put those 10-inch screws into this cob wall with this nail board set up there, and that will be the contact point for this interior wall, which is not really load-bearing. If you can look up at this beam here, I guess if this beam ever starts failing, this wall will become load-bearing. It will be about 8 inches, 9 inches thick, so pretty thin compared to my other walls, but still not a small wall. So I kind of wanted to give it a real strong contact point. So I did this, and I'll probably follow the nails back this way and stop just short of this edge. And I did the same thing for the pantry wall, although I'm going to have to move it over. And that is kind of the cool part of doing it like this. These set in really well into the cob, and they don't do any damage. So I can just back these out and move the board over, and it didn't really do anything destructive like I was thinking about drilling in and placing in a piece of a branch or something. And then what's interesting is this wall is curved, so I used a 1-inch by 6 deck, basically a decking board. And I was able to put 2 10-inch structural screws in and bend this board with the curvature of the wall by screwing one in until it was about to, come out of the cob, and then screwing the second one in, and then moving it, and so on and so forth. So it was really easy for me to get the wall attachment set in. I didn't even need any water or anything, nothing like I was going to do with the inset branches. And then I'll trench this area out and curve with this log here. And finish the stem wall like that. You'll only see the stem wall on this front section here. It'll kind of stop here because this will be the door into the pantry, which will have that circular window. So thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope this kind of explains some of the stuff we're thinking about. One thing to note, I'm not doing a traditional, like maybe you would see in a Cobb book, where there are a few more base layers, and there's usually some kind of tarp layer, or sometimes they do the old billboards, or they seal it, and that's more for a northern house that maybe has frost line problems or insulation problems up through the floor, if they have a deep freeze line. And I didn't think I needed that. I have a French drain embedded into my natural foundation, so water's never going to come inside of my house because there is a basically 6-foot wall of rock and drain at the bottom of it. So you'll see that as a difference. What I'm doing, mine's much easier, I think. I'm just hardening the soil surface, putting the lime down, priming it, leveling it with the final layer of the cob. Now I don't have to worry about water and insulation issues. So, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and like if you care to. Tell your cob friends, and we'll see you next time.